I just want to see like a video that has like the stuff that she was showing. Let me
Halle Bailey was granted a restraining order yesterday after allegedly claiming that DDG put hands on her. If you're not caught up on that story, that link is popping up as well as down below. But moving forward, DDG and his family is going to have to be quiet because Halle did mention the family in the police report. Remember, she said in the police report that after the incident, she got in the car with DDG and drove back to his family house and told them what happened. So now the courts are probably going to want to hear their side to the story and what she told them. So we're not going to be hearing from DDG or the family because a lot of what they're going to say is going to affect DDG moving forward. A lot of people think this restraining order is just for Halle. No, it's for Halle and Halo. This situation happened in the presence of a child. So the restraining order that was granted is not just for Halle, it's for Halo as well. And that's why the judge granted her permission to go to Italy for 2 months to go work and take Halo with her because she has temporary custody of the child until they go back to court. When they go back,
I'm scared of the dentist, but I'm going for my regular cleaning and also because I chipped my tooth and I'm just a little nervous. Guys, like I'm
pretty sure this video is going to be presented in court as well. Also, DDG's close friends have spoke out because they have been around certain situations when things happen and they spoke on what they saw. Listen to what they had to say.
Halle Bailey claims DDG attacked her. So listen, man. I've been around before while they got into it. I've been around before while they got into it. And like I said before, I don't get into people, family issues. I stayed the away. I done seen them get into it before. Let me put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this. As a man, have you ever been in a situation where a woman is just whooping the man? Matter of fact, fuck that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Halle was beating the out of this nigga. I'm talking about swinging on this. I'm talking about piecing this up. Ha, 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 ha. You feel me? So, are you just, you just gonna sit there and just hands behind your back? No.
If a chick was whooping my ass, would I sit there and let her? No. I'm not. Sorry. I'm not. Would I restrain her? Get up off me? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I would. I've never been one for fighting chicks like they a dude. I don't condone that. You know what I'm saying? Unless like she like really trying to like unalive me, then you know, if it gets to that point, it gets to that point. I gotta defend myself at the end of the day. But I don't care if a chick just trying to whoop my ass. Some chicks really do that. You know what I'm saying? They think because they're a girl, they could just hit you, break your nose, make you bleed, bust your lip, black your eye, and you just supposed to sit there and take it because you a man. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is that people look at what I'm saying and like act like I'm tripping, like I'm wild and I'm saying something crazy. No, bro, it's just defending myself. Man or woman, come up hitting me, I'm defending myself. Straight up.
Like, what are you gonna do? Stop, hey.
Yeah.
Stop. Hey, stop. Stop. Restrain him. Hey, stop. And realistically, bro.
Exactly.
Honestly, like, you really can't even prove that that is from him. Like, that could be from anything. That could be a rash he has. But, like, let's just say it is, right? Let's just say he did put his hand on her. Him grabbing her. What he supposed to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? If a girl hit me, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm like, hey, stop. Like, stop doing it. Stop. DDG don't do nothing until somebody do something to him first. Look at all the beasts he's been in. Look at all the problems he had. He don't say nothing about nobody or do nothing to nobody unless, do y'all remember that time where Ruby had screenshotted DDG posting, DMing her or some shit. Some shit happened for him to do it. You get what I'm saying? And why would he do it? Cause it's alright. Cause dang
Get
it,
messy.
there's so much shit I want to say, but then again, some stuff is not my place to say. And there's some things that I don't want to put out there. That's if it's not already out there, because like it's crazy. I don't know. It's so crazy that you don't want to tear down your baby daddy like that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the only person who really gonna get hurt from this is Halo.
Diddy used to tell me
Facts.
she used to smack the shit out of him on the bed. He chilling. She smacking the shit out of him. Real shit. Bow. He was sitting in his bed. Bow. Like real shit. I'm just saying, bro. Like he not gonna talk or whatever the fuck he wanna say. Whatever, bro. He can say whatever he wanna, or you're not gonna say. But I'm not gonna let people think that my dog is some fucking abuser or some shit, bro. Hell nah. Hell nah. I'm not gonna let no people think my dog an abuser or some shit, bro. It is not no fucking abuser. This do not be putting his hands on women or trying to do that type of shit, bro. Never. And if I didn't really believe in that shit, bro, or believe in my dog, I wouldn't even come on here and saying anything. Bro, the whole even with the Kai situation with the baby, I was talking to Didi and he was saying, bro, that she was telling him that she finna like do some crazy shit if she brings him on the stream. And I'm like, bro, like why is she tripping about this shit? You told her that you was gonna bring him on the stream anyways, and she was just like, oh, this is what he's telling me, like, oh, like she's like, Nah, like she act like she didn't know when they had a whole conversation about it. And it's like, bro, like why are you trying to stop my bro?
I remember
like,
that too.
He's literally one of the best fathers that I've ever, I've seen personally, like out of my friends and stuff like that. Him and Dub, you know what I'm saying? Two of the best fathers that I've met.
You see this red flag, you're like, yeah, no, it's checkout time. I can't do that. Something that you've learned over the time.
A girl that put her hands on you, can't do that. Ooh. Can't do that. No.
Damn, that was a serious red flag right now. I was thinking maybe somebody that was constantly texting.
Nah, I think.
Come on now. Read between the lines. I don't think that's a coincidence. And this interview was before all this stuff came out. Very interesting.
Physical contact,
of
like
course.
Fighting and stuff.
DJ Academics also spoke out as well because his old clip is going viral when he tried to warn DDG about this whole situation.
You need your mama when you're in her presence. She's now saying you're an abuser. She's now saying the next thing she's gonna say is that you abuse your son. I'm telling you, I've given you every step, DDG, bruv. The first thing she gonna say is that you beat her ass. The next thing she gonna say is you neglect the child and you abuse the child. Trust me.
I ain't gonna lie.
If you're around this person,
I predicted that shit.
Only your mother. Don't even trust a female assistant. Your mother or a sister. Trust. Also, any further text message conversations, and I don't know if they carved this out yet, they're probably gonna have another hearing. Usually that's how it goes with restraining orders, because they have a kid. They have to you can't block them from communicating because he would never see his kid for the rest of life.
Also, Chris Sale spoke out as well. I don't know why Chris is speaking because this is not the best topic for him to speak on, but here's what he had to say.
Bro, tell me why Holly is dating Brent Fayez, and then Holly had Halo in front of Brent Fayez. The same one
I don't know who this is.
Don't have Halo around the hubs. You ain't think about
Don't
that.
have Halo around the
It's
hubs.
called hypocrisy. No, not hypocrisy. Hypocrisy.
Yeah. All right. Can we, bro? Not gonna lie to you, man.
For what I see,
Last chip tooth. You really got that chip tooth? Like, from getting your head smashed into a steering wheel? Come on, man. I'm sorry. I'm just not buying it. I'm gonna be respectful as I can be. Right? I don't know none of them personally from a can of paint, man. They don't even know I exist. Right? But time and time again, I have seen men who want to be fathers. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in the kid's life. They want to be present. They want to do right by the kid. You know what I'm saying? Them and the baby mama might fall out. They might break up. They might not be in a relationship anymore. But still, you know, the dude want to co-parent. This is what it is. Whatever. We're not together no more. But let's just, you know, continue to be cordial for our kid. The problem a lot of times, not every time, not every woman. I'm not saying this is every woman, but there's a lot of women out there that are just never satisfied. They're going to find something. They're going to look for something to have a problem. And they can be very, very evil. It can be very, very evil because they look at it as they just want to hurt you some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they resort to the kid. They resort to the child. Because that's the only thing that's keeping them around. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Keeping you around, keeping each other in contact. Or else you wouldn't talk to her ass no more. Y'all ain't together. If ain't no kid in the picture, y'all can just go y'all separate ways. But because there's a kid in the picture, y'all got to deal with each other now. Right? So when they want to be evil, they want to be spiteful, they want to hurt you. They use the kid to do that. And they play with you in all kinds of different ways. You know what I'm saying? Either to hurt you or to like make you crash out. Because they know once they get you to do that, they have whatever they need to do to go to the next step, to take it to the next level, which is ultimately removing you out of the picture completely to where you can't be a father. And it's sad. I don't think it's right. I don't truly believe that DDG was beating Halle. I don't. Because once again, women lie about things like this. Okay? To get their way, because the court system is fucked up and it's rigged for the women to win a lot of times. For the mother to win. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? This reaction might be a long one. Because I'm just tired of seeing it, bro. I'm tired of seeing it. It's like you can't win as a man out here. You can't. You're either you're a deadbeat, right? Or you want to be a dad. You got to deal with all the bullshit and all the negativity that come with it. Not from the kid, from the baby mama and her family. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to provoke you. They trying to get you to crash out. Because it's the only way they're going to hurt you, taking your kid away. Taking those privileges away. And the dumbass judges and court system, they just go with it. A lot of females can just make shit up, go down to the courthouse and say, he did this to me. Show a picture. And that's it. Now a nigga can't see his son. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, bro. Because at the end of the day, they didn't work out. But he just want to be a father to his son at the end of it. Whatever. You can go do what you want to do. You can go see who you want to see. You can go film whatever movie you want. Whatever. Go do your thing. But I want to see my son. And that's a problem for some reason. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that shit needs to stop, man, but I don't think it ever will. Like I said, I ain't trying to get in people's personal business, but it's out there. She put it out there. And she put out the pictures. That whole shit, another thing too, is this seems very orchestrated to me. Like, it seems orchestrated. Right? This stuff got submitted to TMZ. Who submitted it? How did TMZ get this stuff? Get this news? Get this story? Right? We've seen the pictures. We've seen some of his friends come out and speak out on his behalf and say that they were there. And I know people gonna say, oh, but those his friends, so they're gonna have his bag and da 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 da. I'm sorry, bro. It didn't seem like bullshit to me. Okay. Where you seen his friends saying, oh, I'm not just gonna let y'all call my dog an abuser, da 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 da, when it's not true. We've seen the streams. He looked like a great dad. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he loved his son and his son loved him. Halle has made videos even saying how much of a good dad that he is. So him being a father, like a good father, is not in question. Honestly, I don't even think this is really about abuse. This is all just to get the kid. This is all just to gain control, full control of the child. That's what this is really about. I see through the bullshit. Okay? I see through it. I've seen this too many times. Women lie just to hurt the father and make the father look crazy. So back to what I was saying, how it seems orchestrated. DDG just dropped the album recently. He been on a crazy run with Twitch on his streams, doing numbers. One of the top streamers. You know what I'm saying? He's been having a great run in 2025. Was on a press run, doing a bunch of interviews in New York and stuff. He was doing his shit. And out of nowhere, these allegations dropped. You know what I'm saying? As he's in Miami streaming with Ian Ross. TMZ breaks the story. That doesn't seem like odd timing. Why now? Why now? You know what I'm saying? In the midst of his music dropping, his album dropping, and him having a great run, they do this now to slow down his his progress or whatever.
Tooth, and I'm just
She said here she chipped her tooth.
Tooth is trending.
been a little scared.
I didn't even read the little caption. An old vid of Halle Bailey with the chipped tooth on 1/22 has surfaced before the date where she alleged DDG beat her. DDG was also in Colorado at the time of her chipped tooth. This is all alleged, just showing you videos I was sent tagged in. The dates ain't adding up. And this ain't the first time I'm hearing about the dates and stuff like that not adding up either. Because DDG has been streaming. Like, streaming. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. In 2025. So we've been seeing for ourselves, people who've been watching his streams every day have all been saying, bro, he been streaming every day. Her stories ain't adding up. The dates, they not adding up. And then she said she chipped her tooth. I'm gonna be real. That last, bro, you can't even tell she has a chipped tooth unless you really study her shit. You can't even tell, bro. If somebody slammed your face, as crazy as she making it sound like, I think the results will be worse. Whereas the pictures that she showed to the judge, right, that had came out, where it was like a, full picture of her mouth or whatever. There was no bruising. There was no busted lip. There was nothing, no marks, no nothing. So how does your head or your face get slammed into a steering wheel? Your tooth gets chipped, but you don't get a busted lip, a cut on your lip, no swelling, no bruises. Sounds a little odd. Doesn't add up to me. Okay. The mark on the back of her arm, which we don't know where it came from. I'm not saying she did this, but let's be real here. Some women have hurt themselves, put marks on themselves, and lied and said that the dude did it. Facts. It's happened. You know what I mean? Or his friend said it could have came from anywhere. Or his friend said he was there where she was actually hitting DDG, putting her hands on him, and he was trying to restrain her. So it could have came from that. The friends that were around, the people that were there, they're actually speaking up on DDG's behalf and saying that she was the aggressor. Or the things that they heard from DDG's himself behind the scenes, where he was saying that DDG would tell him she would slap the shit out of him. Out of nowhere. Nigga roll over in bed, bow. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really on her side is speaking up. None of her family members, her sister, they've been very, very quiet. I don't know if they staying quiet because maybe they've been told to by lawyers or whatever, because it's going to get real in the courtroom. I think that there's a lot more information that's going to be coming out once court starts. Okay. And it's gonna be interesting because I think we're actually gonna start hearing more from DDG's side and what he has to say. Because like I said, he hasn't really spoke on it too much. He hasn't really made any statements or any responses to her or her allegation. Obviously, you know, he's saying it's bullshit. He don't understand it, right? But he hasn't like really like, you know, gotten too deep into it. Probably his lawyer's advice. Save it for court. I get it. But so we talked about the chip too. We talked about the bruise on her arm, whatever that was. Looked like a bruise. What else? What else was there? Oh, text messages. Now she didn't show the text messages in this video, but I seen them. Let me see. Might look up another video where they showed the text messages.
The dentist, but
Let's look up text messages. I just don't see it, man.
Halle Bailey.
Come on, man.
So I have DDG fans in my comments defending him for what he did to Halle Bailey, but I think a lot of them don't know that Ruby Rose came out with her own receipts of DDG being abusive, threatening to ruin her image, and posting revenge porn. He said,
You know, I don't really know too much about that, to be honest, with the whole Ruby Rose shit. All I know is she's called him her favorite ex. Take that as you will. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, people don't see. I come with the receipts. Like, I be tapped in. If I'm gonna talk about something, I'm gonna make sure I do my research. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my research.
dentist, but I'm going for my regular.
Okay, this is what we just saw. That the signs were there, 10 red flags that we overlooked. Let's see.
But she was trying to talk to him about child visitation. He got so mad and screamed, "Get out my car, B!" And Halle got nervous.
I'm not gonna lie, that definitely looks like grabbing somebody's arms, trying to, you know what I mean, restrain them. I'm not gonna lie. People gonna have their own opinions though, whatever. This is the one on the tooth. That bullshit ass tooth. Yeah. Not buying it. So that's the picture, right? No, nothing. Not a cut, not a bruise, not nothing, no swelling, no nothing. Okay. Anything else? Oh, here's the text messages.
Phone and got verbally abusive. But for
Hold on now. Gotta hurry up.
saying how Halle wasn't allowing him to see his son and he wanted to see his son. Well, she's saying that's the day when he threw her phone and got verbally abusive. But
Okay, skips. Anyways, sorry. Look at the top of the screen. Look at the top of the screen. The text messages. Okay. Do you see at the very top where it says tomorrow? It says tomorrow. Right up here, right above the first message with all the pictures, the collection of pictures. Tomorrow. I say tomorrow. Am I bugging? Can phones do that? Cause I didn't know. Look like she got a text message from the future to me, nigga. Maybe I'm tripping though. Maybe that's, I don't know. We in like a different country or something. Maybe if there's a time difference, I don't know. And then he says here, he shares a picture of her and Grant might be at the same little spot. He said this foul bet. If this is really him, if this is really like a real messages, you think you hurting my feelings when really just ruining your own image. This is a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day. But just have the same energy when it's my turn to have. I'm on the same shit. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If this is really messages from him, he really sent that. Maybe not the best choice of words. Only because, did you really think she was gonna let you get Halo after saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do the same shit you doing"? Bet. Come on now, you know they ain't got no accountability. Let's be real. They can do all the fuck shit in the world. But the moment you match their energy, it's a big problem. They can't take it. They can dish it out. But a lot of these women out here, boy, they can't take it. So when she saw that, she said, "Oh, really? Good luck getting them." That's what she said. She said to herself, "Guarantee it." I said, "That's fine, because you ain't getting them." You know what I mean? So it's messy. It's crazy.
For Halle, the
It's,
final
it's
straw.
unfortunate. And it's sad because at the end of the day, bro, niggas want to be dads, man. Niggas want to be fathers to their kid, bro. If he said, "Fuck it," right, and didn't want to deal with the bullshit no more and walked away, then he'd be called a deadbeat. He'd be called a deadbeat. But he's actually trying to be a father. He wants to be in his son's life. He wants time with his son. And for whatever reason, she is not letting it happen. She has a problem with it. That whole thing she did, all these allegations and the temporary restraining order and all of that was just to get control of the child. That's all that was. That's all it was. And to me, it looks like a lot of it is fabricated. You know what I'm saying? So you had to go film or make a movie or something overseas. Why? Why couldn't you let his father and his father's side of the family watch him while you went and filmed your movie? Why? Would it really have killed you? No. They just being petty. She just want to be petty. Spiteful. Because that's his parent too. But the thing is, it's like a lot of women, for some reason, they don't see a father as like a parent. And I don't know why. I remember when he brung Halo to Kai's stream, she had a problem with that. She went on a whole little Twitter thing and said, "Oh, I'm his protector, I'm his mother," and blah, blah, blah. What? Of course you're his mother. Nobody's taking that away. And when he's with you, you are his protector. Absolutely. But he ain't with you. He's with his father. So guess what that means? While he's with his dad is his protector. Let's use common sense. Let's use our brains here. Women really act like they could snap their fingers, clip their heels 3 times, and all of a sudden they magically pregnant. Like they having these kids by themselves or something. Like it or not. The men plant the seed. So all I'm saying is the men should have equal rights to the child. It's his child too. I'm not saying it's not yours. I'm not saying you don't have rights as a mom, as a mother, but so does he. But for whatever reason, a lot of women, when they mad and they being petty and they being spiteful, they being evil, they don't see it that way. And at the end of the day, all this does is hurt the kid, man. There's too many kids out here growing up without their fathers in their life. And it's sad that for the people that want to be fathered, they got to go through this bullshit. Because people want to be petty and immature and, do little fuck shit. Okay? It was orchestrated. It was foul. To me, I don't believe it. I think a lot of it is fabricated. And I think that this was also done to not only keep him from the kid, but also hurt his career and hurt his image, his public image. And this is just it's a pattern. We've seen this happen a lot. You know what I mean? So, hey, people can feel how they want to feel. I'm speaking facts. Let that man, be a father to his son, man. Figure it out, co-parent, get over the little small bullshit. Co-parent, and you know what I mean? Move on, bro. I'm saying all this shit ain't necessary. She need to she ain't so innocent. You know what I'm saying? She's not. She may fool a lot of other people because she the Little Mermaid or whatever. But she ain't moving like one, I tell you that. She definitely ain't moving like one. So little Miss Halle ain't so innocent, man. She need to get off that bullshit, man. Let that man be with his son, man. She'll be all right. She'll be okay. Because at the end of the day, he wanted 50-50. He wanted 50-50. 50-50. He wasn't going for sole custody. He wanted 50-50. And she didn't even want to give him that. She wants sole custody. But yet, there's video of her saying how much of a great dad that he is. So you know that. You've seen it. You know it. And why do you want to keep him from his son? Why? We know why. Spite. So, we'll see what happens. See what more information comes out when they go to court. And hopefully DDG come with it. He's been quiet plenty of times where he's protected her image. You know what I'm saying? And I think also she has stated that his fans harass her and da-da-da-da-da. They both share that. Multiple times I've seen DDG show tweets from people wishing death on him, saying that they wish he literally died. Her fans. So they both kind of share that harassment, if we being real. So that can get all up. Kobe that motherfucker in the trash. Because they both experienced that. You know what I mean? So hopefully he fight. It's time to fight, bruh. It's time to speak up and fight for your child, man. I know it's something that he didn't want to do. He didn't want to go through. I'm sure he's hurt by her actions. But gotta fight, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's time because she has, you know, she's declared war on you. Because like I said, this doesn't just hurt your relationship with your son, but this also hurts your image, your career, the things you have going, brands, all of that. Could be fucking up the bag, all type of shit, man. Behind this, these type of allegations ruin niggas' lives. Ruin niggas' lives, bro. And I've seen it. Too many times, dog. Too many stories. Ruin niggas' lives. So the fact that she was willing to take it there with him, hey man, it's time to speak up, bro. Say your piece. You know what I mean? So hopefully it all works out and the best situation could happen for Halo. Because he needs his father in his life. All right. So hope it all works out. Works out for him.